Do you know, like when you get a little bit older, sometimes you mellow? I mean, she's a
Yes.
parent. You know, you would think we haven't really seen her in a while, barely
Yeah.
dressed, dancing around. And now she comes back more vile than ever.
Welcome to TKS, I'm Keely, and today we're talking Beyonce's top 10 songs because, you know, who doesn't love a good Mount Rushmore top 10? 7-Eleven came out in 2014 as a single from the platinum edition of the self-titled album, and let me tell you, it was a banger on arrival. I had just joined the military, and I'll never forget we had to call away a medical emergency because a girl passed out during a live Beyonce performance she was watching. So you know, like Michael Jackson territory. Not even gonna lie, I like this song just as much as the girlies because it is tough. The lyrics are very strip club-esque. This song goes crazy at any venue because the 808s are nuts. Definitely one of the songs I wish I heard outside more often. Originally, I had Run the World somewhere between 11 and 13, but I was watching my guy kid this one day, and she was in the car for like 30 minutes, and this is the only song she recognized. I feel like this song probably walked so that Doja Cat's Woman could run. Plus, I think this is the first time Beyonce does a very socially conscious song. I could be wrong about that. The way I feel about EXO is the way I feel about rom-coms. This is a great song to eat ice cream to, sadly. But anywho, it's very carpe diem, right? Love your lover like you'll never see him again. The production helps it feel romantic and climatic. I think at number 7 is when I really started to realize, yo, Beyonce is versatile. She was dipping into like every bag possible. I think it's funny that Jay-Z is like Beyonce's muse, and it's been like this for like the last decade almost. Let's just go ahead and get this out the way too. Lemonade is the best album she's ever put out. When it comes to Sorry though, from the moment you click play, you get introduced to this real like atmospheric voice chanting you, and then right after that, there's just like real pure synth, the synth that the Neptunes used. And of course, I gotta mention the infamous line.
He better call Becky with the good hair.
This inspired a internet witch hunt. It's just a crazy proclamation to Jay-Z. It's essentially telling someone like, yo, I'm one of one. I don't care who you are, I'm one of one. If you were unborn or under a rock, back in 2020, we had a global pandemic that shut everything down. During that pandemic, there was a peace officer that kneeled on a man's neck until he died of asphyxiation. Beyonce undoubtedly has the second best song reactionary to this period in time. Black Parade is a song about pain just as much as it is about triumph or celebration. I love how she uses the lyrics to like call back her roots.
I'm going back to the south. I'm going back where my roots ain't watered down.
And then of course she was in there with the rap cadences too.
Walk by my window down, let them see who in it, crack a big smile.
This is one of the songs when I first heard it, I kept running it back. No matter how you slice it, creating purposeful music for trying times is like go for real. It's just what impactful artists do. I'm not big into streams. I don't think a stream or like box office numbers whenever I'm talking about movies, I don't think any of that really has any effect on how good a piece of art is. It's really just a metric for how popular something is. I do think it's uncanny for an artist that has been making music for over 2 decades to drop a new song, and that song crosses over all of that music into the top 5 of their catalog in streams. Renaissance is such a brilliant and like bold reinvention, and it has these cool ties to dance music. It's probably blasphemy to put VIRGO'S Groove over Cuff It, Break My Soul, Cozy, America's Got a Problem. There's a very like freeing feeling to VIRGO'S Groove. I like that it's a longer song and you get to really be draped in Beyonce's voice. It's just like Saturday night grooving, disco ball dropping, dance floor, John Travolta. I feel like that was the intention. Yo, I adore what this woman does over simple, heavy percussion. The percussion that sounds like it belongs to live band or even what you would hear on like a Just Blaze production. Freedom is anthemic and this feels like a war cry. Like obviously this song resonates with me hard, but it hit hard enough to resonate with Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina Carpenter from Quakertown, PA singing Freedom, Freedom, Cut Me Loose is wild. It just speaks to how well delivered this song was. Plus, it aged like fine wine. I keep hearing it in the press run for Leonardo DiCaprio's new movie. Of course, when you talk about this song, you gotta talk about that 2016 BET Awards performance. Insane. She does have a hell of an ear to be like, yeah, I need to get Kendrick Lamar for this song. No, this is not number one, but it's not wrong to think it should be. This definitely ushered in a new era of her career, kind of like J. Cole with No Role Models or Eminem with Not Afraid, even Jay-Z with DOA. Plus, there was a guy who felt real strong about it.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
To be fair, if you look up the greatest music videos of all time, Watch Mojo has this referenced. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Kanye was onto something. If you want to talk about biggest songs associated with Beyonce's name, I think it's fair to say that the only song that rivals this is Crazy in Love. Okay, before I let go is what happens when you embrace culture and take advantage of the most visible point in your career. So like Not Like Us. Everybody's watching me, say less. I'm about to cook. This is a black celebration. The way it takes HBCU homecoming season, like the marching band sound, and infuses it with Take Keith production. It's so infectious. And then it feels like this beautiful closing point because right after this, she pivoted to the act series like Renaissance and Cowboy Carter. Sampling a song that says we had our good times just feels poetic, especially if you're about to embrace a whole new era. This whole cover feels like an electric slide at the end of the night to say, hey, thanks for being on the ride of a legendary career. Before I let go, let me thank you. Beyonce started as a R&B artist. This is a true and proper R&B song. Again, at another super visible point, she drops a classic of an R&B song. This is in my top 10 R&B songs of all time, and it's probably somewhere over Rihanna's Kiss It Better. If I was gonna marry a song, it would be Dance For You. Like, you truly feel like you're able to step into the song as someone who's catering to someone or the person who's being catered to.
Not only are you loyal, you're patient with me, babe.
And most importantly, yo, you can do it. Packed in a beautiful Beyonce container and then shipped off with these insane sultry solo guitar leads. Dance For You is how you preheat the oven. Do with that what you must. This is 2 decades of music, so it's kind of a challenge, but I would like to thank y'all if you made it all the way to the end. What do you think? Let me know your top 10 Beyonce songs in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.